Annyeong, it's Mikey here, and thank you so much guys for all the support that you've provided for me in building this channel up. I'm truly grateful for how far it's come, and today's video is actually quite exciting for those that are pre-ordered or looking to pre-order a Kick75 and you're thinking about how you can do different keycaps. Well, this is from Keytok. Thank you again to Keytok for sending me out the Godzilla keycaps. This is a low profile keycap set that they've released recently. So let's go straight into the unboxing of taking a look at this keycap set. And I also have some new switches that I'm going to be trying with this board. So let's get straight into the video, and please make sure to like and subscribe.
Now, starting off with unboxing the Godzilla Low Profile switches from Keytok. Thank you again, Keytok, for sending me these keycaps out. Now, as you can see the box, this is a crazy theme. This is the Classic Godzilla set from Keytok, and I'm actually really curious what it's going to look like, because I wanted to kind of change up my Kick75, and you know, the Kick75 releases very soon, so it'd be good to see for people to know what they could try to change up the keycaps with or customize their own Kick75. Now, as you can see, the box itself came different than most Keytok keycap sets, and of course we're going to change out the keycaps from the stock Kick75. We'll do a sound comparison, of course, both, and also I'm actually going to be bringing in a new switch as well. So this is not a switch that's available on Nuphy's site. This is only on Gateron's website. It's the Gray Heron Low Profile switch, which I wanted to try out because I haven't tried out the other switches yet, but I want to switch these up because I didn't really like the reds.
Now, what did you guys think of the sound test from the regular Kick75 versus the Keytok keycaps, the Godzilla keycaps with it? And of course, as you guys saw, I did the new switches, which was the Gateron Gray Heron switch. So this is their newest low profile switch, which was actually built for the Kick75. And just to give you guys a little bit of a closer look. So as you guys can see, this is the Gray Heron switch. Now, I would say that personally, in terms of the usage of the switch, this is actually a lot better than the red one. Even though the sound profile is actually quite similar, I would say almost identical to each other, the stock of the Gray Heron switch actually feels a lot more smooth, less scratchy, and even without the hand lubing portion, it actually is a lot smoother, and you won't get the scratchiness like the red Gateron switches that are available with the Kick75. So for those that are out there and not sure, and you don't like the quiet switch that's available, the Nano, I believe, then this is something you can definitely look at to change your switches out too. I know it's not available on the Nuphy website, but you can get it with Gateron's site, and of course I'll link it in the descriptions for you guys to take a look at. Now, the focus of this video, the main focus, is going to be the keycaps from Keytok. So as you can see here, the Keytok keycaps are quite interesting. To be fair, it's not going to be for everyone, right? The Japanese theme plus the Godzilla theme is not for everyone. And of course, I would love to go in a little bit more deep with taking a look at the keycaps, giving you measurements, as well as then we'll go into a little bit more of my review and thoughts of it. So let's go and take a look at that.
So going more in depth, we're going to quickly do a measurement between the two. So as you can see here, the stock Nuphies are a little bit lower profile than the Keytoks. Even though the Keytok is a low profile keycap set, it is a little bit higher. So let's do a measurement. As you can see here, the Keytoks is 6.5 millimeters in terms of how high it is, and the Nuphies is 5.5 millimeters. So you're looking at about a 1 millimeter difference in terms of the profile of the keycaps. So it's a little bit higher. It's going to be 1 millimeter higher pretty much on the Keytok ones, and then 1 millimeter lower in terms of the stock Nuphy keycaps. So that's something to keep in mind. If you are maybe wanting something a little bit more flat, keeping it stock will be better. But if you're okay with a little bit higher, the Keytoks could definitely work. Now, we should measure the insides of the keycaps as well, just to give you an idea of how thick it is. The Keytoks is 1.4 millimeters, which is a decent thickness. Right? It's not like super thick, but it's okay. And let's check out the stock Nuphy ones as well, which is going to come out to a total of 1.4. So the thickness wise, it's only about 0.1 millimeter difference between the two. So really not much, a very small difference. Now let's going to try other keycap. So this is a C. We're going to use, of course, 1-to-1 comparison to see the differences. But as you can see on the actual keycaps, like on the lower side of it, like the alpha ones, it's not as big of a difference compared to the height. So we'll see it right here right now. So we're looking at about 6 millimeters, or yeah, around 5.9 to 6. I'd say just 6 because mine could be off by 0.1, and then 5.2. So you're only looking at about a 0.7 to 0.8 difference in terms of height. And then the thickness is 1.3 versus a 1.4. So again, 0.1 millimeters difference in terms of the actual thickness. Now, going into the backlighting of these keycaps, right? So luckily, finally, my Kick75 has backlighting available now. I didn't before, but somehow, I guess some kind of update happened and it is working now. Now, it does look really nice. I love the transparent backlighting. One thing really cool about these Godzilla keycaps is the beige keycaps actually has a bit of shine through, which makes it really nice in the dark. Like, I was really impressed. Of course, the keycaps don't have shine through, so you're not going to get lighting through the letters, and the lighting will be a little bit blocked off due to the black keycaps there. So that's something to note.
Now, coming back to my thoughts of the Godzilla switch, the keycaps. Now, I like the design of it with this board. I think the Kick75 works really well with a lot of different keycaps, to be honest with you. It's a really well-designed plastic board case with like the transparent, and it's like a 8-bit retro theme. So this keycap set does work. It's not the perfect balance, I would say, because again, the Kick75 has a lot of blue, red, green, and like the 8-bit theme. This might not be for you, and you might not like it on this keycap. on this keyboard. If you have a low profile board though, and you are looking for a new keycap set, definitely take a look. I personally really enjoy Keytok's keycaps because I feel like the quality of them is really great. I find that Keytok's keycaps compared to say other keycaps that I usually try, usually provide a better feel, a little bit smoother in terms of the keycaps, and in terms of the typing profile and such. Like, I feel like they're just a lot better. One of the things that I noticed for Keytok is that usually a lot of their keycap sets, like specific their Smile to 90s, is like a creamier profile keycap. And as you guys would have saw in my little bit more of a closer look of the comparisons of the Nuphy and the Keytok, you will get a little bit more of a higher profile. So as you can see, it is slightly higher than like the Nuphy's, with the bottom edge coming up a bit more. So it might not be for everyone in terms of like how low you want it, especially because the Kick75, as I mentioned in the review video of the Kick, is that it's not as low as a regular low profile keyboard, say like the Lo-Free or the other Nuphy low profile boards out there. So keep in mind that is one of the cases for this board. The backlighting I thought was really cool. One thing really cool about this board that was I felt was interesting was that, see how these creamy keycap sets right here, they actually have a bit of shine through. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that was really cool. And when you have the lights on, it actually makes this really, really cool effect through the keycaps. It's hard to see when you're not actually looking at it directly, like through the camera. I couldn't really catch it, but that was a really cool feature of this. And yeah, I mean, I would take a look at their keycaps. Keytok does have a lot of great keycaps. I know they're more theme-based. They don't have a lot of plain-based keycap sets, but take a look. Smile to Nice is my favorite keycap set from Keytok. And yeah, I'm actually going to be using this for my Kick75 from now on. I actually really enjoy using it. And I would say go check out their other ones. I know they have one more new keycap set that I'm actually going to be doing a review with, and a new build that I'm going to be doing in another video. So I'll have the links in the description for everything I had in this video. And please go check out the other videos I got, and I'll have to catch you guys next time.